What is going on, people? I know I sound a little off today. It's just because I don't know what's going on with my throat. Mostly whatever crap was in the air when I was out running earlier. So that'll settle down later. But I wanted to at least get this video together, so please forgive me. Before we get into that, you guys all saw Fastlane, right? Becky Lynch going to WrestleMania, so that's pretty cool. I was actually at the store not too long ago, and somebody came up to me and like, "Hey, that's a pretty cool shirt there." I'm like, "Oh yeah." I thought they just liked it because it's sometimes people just like things even though they don't understand what it is. And he's like, "Oh, you're wearing a Bullet Club shirt at the gym like the other week or something, right?" I'm like, yeah, I was. Turns out the dude's like a wrestling fan, so we chatted about that for a minute. Didn't say a single thing about my 720s I had on today. Personally, I found it just a little weird, thinking about it now, that he remembered it was that shirt specifically, because I went to see if I happen to have any picture or video or anything showing when I last wore either of those shirts. Yeah, it was 2 reviews that I did a while ago. So links will be at the end, but still weird that he remembered that. Unless he's just a huge Hangman Page fan, but I don't know, man. I don't know. But what can you do? Not everybody notices things like that. People take in what they take in. Anyways, so right there, got a box, right? Because that's what happens here on this channel. I open these boxes, show you guys some shoes that you may have seen before from time to time. Maybe you haven't. These you probably have, because they were one of the shoes that was like the part of the advertisement of a lot of the sales that Nike was doing lately. Anyway, so it's also one that not everybody's into. Sometimes you have those designs that they just really split the crowd, you know? I saw these initially, not this particular colorway, but this particular model, and I was like, okay, that's a little different, but I'm on board for what it is, you know, to at least try it out and get a pair or two. And so here we are. Also, you might notice there's a slightly different view from the camera angle or whatever. I'm not using this little tripod thing anymore, or whatever I mean, it's a tripod, I guess. I'm using an actual real one. It came in today, so I'm doing that now. I feel official. So here we go. Here's the box, right? That's a very recognizable one. It's been the same box they've been using for some time, but whatever. So let's get into this guy here. Oh, that is a nice color. That is. Okay, so as the box said, this right here is an Air Max 270. I believe the colorway is Team Orange. Am I right? No, Total Orange. I was not right. Write that down because that doesn't happen often. Usually I'm right. Anyways, Total Orange right here on this Air Max 270. Now you see, this is one of those shoes, like I was saying moments ago, that not everybody was okay with it. Some people looked at it and they're just like, that looks stupid. Why would I? Well, no. And then there are other people like, oh yeah, that's cool. I'm going to try that out. And then even with like wearing it, some people are like, yeah, it's not great. Some people like it. It's a hard shoe to recommend because of those reasons. You know what I mean? Because it's so polarizing, as they say. I like it though. I do. I'm not gonna say it's my favorite model or anything like that, but I think it's a pretty nice look. They're pretty comfortable too. But if I was recommending a shoe, like for something like this, I would say I would classify more like my gym shoe category, right? And if I was looking for something like that, there would be other choices before these. I mean, mostly any Air Max, any Ultra Boost, you know, those are up there. Nike Runners or 5923s, those are high on the list. Just for what they are, right? Because they're not really performance shoes, but they're good for the casual wear, the lifestyle thing. But anyway, so let's get into the shoe as it is. So here, one of the at the time this was made, one of the big selling points, or at least one of the highlights, was that this air here had a lot more air in it. This air bubble had a lot more air in it. That's not the case anymore. Now that the 720s have come around, those are the new biggest air. but it gives you a nice little cushion when you're walking. Moving past that, this here, I'm not quite sure what the material is. It's not Flyknit because the Flyknit 270s are called Flyknit 270s, and these are just 270s. So the Flyknit ones also, to me, don't look very good. I don't know what it is about them, but yeah. So whatever this material is on the upper, it's definitely super soft, and that's one of the pluses on these. It's just a really nice feel all around. And as you look through the shoe, right? So you kind of notice like that the whole upper is largely just like, for the most part, it's mostly one piece, right? Which is similar to how the Air Max Zeros are made, which I was just talking about to somebody the other day, Gunplay, who is often in the comments. Those are also like a one piece sort of shoe. And you can kind of look on the inside and you can kind of see a little bit that well, actually you can't because it's so dark, but if you look in there you'll see that largely it is just the one piece. I mean, this is stitched on, sure, but other than that it's just one continuous piece of fabric. So it does, in some ways that does make it a little more comfortable, I guess. At least that's one of the things I've noticed when they talk about shoes that have that as part of the design. So let's real quick, I haven't worn a pair of 270s in, God, it's been a long time. So I kind of forgot how they fit or how they feel. But I will say, normal sizing wise, I am a 9, right? And all Nikes except for the Vapor Max, right? Those I do go up half to the 9.5 because it's just a lot more comfortable for me, right? But these, I went with a 9 as I normally do, and they feel perfect. So that's good. They do feel, I don't want to say tight, but there's not as much room in there as some people might want. So if you are on that wider foot side, you might want to consider going up, even though they don't feel super narrow, like at least not in the middle of the foot, more so just only where like the small toe is. Does it feel like it's kind of like coming in on there? But other than that, these guys right here, these 270s, I really like this color. I mean, I don't know how well it's showing up in the camera. It looks like it's pretty well replicated on there as it is in real life. But I saw these on an ad saying, hey, the Nike's having a sale. Come on over and spend some money you don't need to spend. So I was like, all right, that sounds fun. And I did. I mean, as you see here, this is the proof. It happened. So looking at these in real life now, I'm definitely like a fan of these. I like the bright color. I don't have much orange, so that's another selling point. I have a couple things with like the safari action going on, but not very many, even though I do like that a lot. So these are definitely going to be worn, well, I can't say a lot because I do like to keep my rotation going and I have more than a few pairs of shoes, but I'm going to look forward to wearing them, that's for sure. I'm going to want to wear them a lot. We'll see if it actually happens, but the want is there. The want to is in my eyes, as Conway Twitty would say. I don't know if anybody here listens to Conway Twitty. I don't, but there's a reference to him in an old ICP song off of I want to say it's on the Carnival Carnage album. I was about to say soundtrack. Yeah, it's in the Redneck Ho song. Anyways, that's irrelevant. So this here, the Air Max 270, one of my not favorite shoes, but I do like them, right? So it's kind of somewhere in the middle. So I wouldn't say to run out and get a pair. I mean, even though I did, just because there are so many things that are better. But if you see a color you like, they're worth checking out for that reason. So I know it's a bit of a mixed review there. I don't know what you're walking away with as I say that, but it's just how I feel about these. They're not amazing. They're good, not amazing, but there's a lot of colors out there, so you'll probably find one you like. But as a shoe, as a model, it doesn't touch the other Air Maxes. It just doesn't. Like if you ask me how I feel about a Plus or a 1 or a 90, 97, yeah, I'm going to say go out and look for a pair because they're definitely worth it. This, it's too much of a toss-up to tell anybody to go get one, you know? But again, I like them. Me, Tristan Stewart. So try them out. Maybe you'll like them too. Maybe you'll get on board, and then you'll find the color that makes sense for you. Maybe it'll be this one. I mean, I walked away with this for like almost 70 maybe? I don't think they put the prices on here. They do not. I want to say it was 70 because there was a 20% off thing on Nike. Anyways, I feel like this review has gone on for long enough. So I'm going to wrap it up here. But yeah, these, check them out in real life first and then see how you feel about them. But if you want to just, take a chance, go true to size. Unless you got that wide foot. So there we go. Give you that close-up look one more time for this Air Max 270 and get a nice picture for the thumbnail maybe. Sometimes YouTube picks one and it's better than the one that I set aside, and then I just use that. So we'll see what happens. Also, moving up in the subscribers, so that's pretty alright, it is. Alright, so that's it for me. You guys enjoy the rest of your day, the rest of your night, whatever it is, wherever you are. And I will see you next time, which is, I don't know. I don't have anything on the way right now, actually. That's, yeah, that's weird. So I guess it'll be a little bit, but I will see you again soon, though.